Aloha nui kākou. My name is Savili Kamuela Bartley Jr. I am a staff here at Local Ale, and we want to mahalo you for picking up a planting kit from us. Today we have quite a few things that is planned out for us. Main thing you need to know is that we will be planting some plants, right? We have our snap pea, which is a vegetable edible plant, and then we have our Aliʻi Poe plant, which was used in hula with an instrument called the ʻuliʻuli. So let us get started with our planting. So wherever you are, whether it's in your house or outside or at a friend's house, we have provided you a big piece of newspaper that you can use as your workspace. Right? So what you want to do is open it up right in front of you, and this is to ensure that any of the soil that falls out won't go everywhere and it won't be too messy. So once you have your workspace ready to go, we can go ahead and grab our 2 pots, right? So here are our 2 pots. Just lay them out right in front of you, just like that. And then we are going to grab, you should have 2 other pieces of small newspaper, and that is just gonna go into your pot to the bottom. And this is to make sure that none of the soil spills out, so that you have the most amount of soil and nutrients staying in your pot. So after you have your pots like this, then you can grab your soil bag, okay? And your soil bag, you are just gonna pour your soil into your pot. Yeah, you want to pour an even amount so that you have enough for both seeds. You don't want to fill it all the way to the top. If you fill it all the way to the top, then there's a chance of a lot of the water, or even a chance of your seeds actually coming out. So once you get a good level, you can take each pot and gently compact it down. You don't want to push too hard, you don't want to make it too compact. Just a nice little gentle use of your fingers to compact it down, just like that. Okay, after that we have our seed packets, and like I mentioned earlier, we will be planting Aliʻi Poe as well as our snap pea. So the first one we will do is our Aliʻi Poe plant. This is your Aliʻi Poe. And the way that it was utilized was there were these seeds that are so perfectly round, and these were used in the ʻuliʻuli, which is a traditional instrument in hula that would be used while dancing, and it made kind of a rattling noise. So what you do is you would take your pinky, you would poke a hole for every seed all the way to like the first line. So the first line of your pinky, poke a hole. And after that, you grab your seed and you put it in that hole that you've made, and you gently cover the hole like that, okay? After you do that, you grab one of your planting labels, which is like this. And then you grab a pen and you'll go ahead and write the name Aliʻi Poe, and you'll write the date. So whatever day it is that you're planting this, write the date so you can see the growth and when you planted it, okay? Perfect. Now you'll put that in the pot that has your Aliʻi Poe seed, and you'll move that to the side. Now we can start with our snap pea. Go ahead and empty that out into your hand. Okay, so I have 2 snap peas, so we'll do the same method. You'll have your pinky finger, you'll poke one hole on one side of the pot up to the first line of your pinky, and you'll poke another hole. So however many seeds you have is how many holes you poke. So I have 2 snap peas, so I put 1 snap pea in one hole, and I put the other snap pea in the other hole. Then I gently cover the hole so that you don't see the seed. And then, same like last time, we grab our planting label, and we'll go ahead and label that snap pea and write the date. So once you have that written down, you'll go ahead and stick that to the back of the pot. and you just planted Aliʻi Poe and snap pea. So the snap pea is a vining plant. So as it grows, it is smart to have it by something that it can crawl on. So you can put a stick behind it or put it by a fence. And as it grows, then once it starts to fruit and get the snap pea, you can go ahead and pluck that off. You can wash it really good, and then you can either put it in a salad or put it in stir fry or anything like that. And for these guys, you guys can collect the seeds, and if you ever want to make your own ʻuliʻuli, at least you'll have the seeds for it. Now the last step that we would want us to do is water. So we want to water our baby plants once a day, either in the morning or in the evening, right before the sun goes down, right? So when you water, you can water with either your watering can that you have at home, or you can make your own watering can, whether it is your water bottle with pukas on the top. And all you want to do is you want to water these guys so that most of the soil is nice and wet. Yeah, so most of the soil is nice and wet. So you look here, if you scratch the surface, then it should be nice and wet inside. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and water just a little bit more. And then we are done planting. But if you would like, you can sing to your plants, you can talk to your plants, and you can do anything like that. As long as you show aloha to your plants, the plants will aloha you. Yeah. So once again, mahalo for planting with us today. I hope you have an awesome day and that your baby plants grow up nice and big and tall. And who knows, maybe you'll come to Loko'ea and plant it with us. Aloha, ahui ho.